How we doing? Good. It's almost 7 o'clock, so I figure we can go ahead and get going. Welcome. Thank you all so much for being here. My name is Miss Natalie Sears, and I am the Kenowa Band Director. And in front of you, you have our 6th grade band. Thank you all for being here tonight. We have lots of music to play for you, and we've got some full band pieces that we'll be playing. We also have some class features that we will be doing and some fun things throughout the evening. So we are going to just dive in with our first piece of the evening called Welcome Back. So in 6th grade band, as second year players, we still meet in 3 class hours. So we have rehearsed once together. We rehearsed yesterday afternoon for the last 2 hours of the school day. And other than that, we are in 3 separate band class hours every day. So sounds pretty good for one rehearsal together, at least in my very humble opinion about how great these students are doing this year so far. But we wanted to highlight each class so you can kind of get an idea of what class hour your child is in and what the instrumentation is in their class. So we have a little bit of everything in most classes, but then there are some instrument groups that are just all together in a different class hour. So we're going to feature each class on a little short fun song. We have a page of music that is just kind of fun things that we like to play when we've got some extra time. So we're going to do a little bit of that. So first we're going to feature 7th hour. So can you raise your hand if you're in 7th hour band? Okay, so we've got quite a few in there. 7th hour has all of the percussionists in it. That's one of the instrument groups that just stays together. So 7th hour, most of them are going to stand up right now, but some of them cannot stand up and play. But 7th hour band, go ahead and stand up and we're going to play something for you. We will rock you. 6th hour band, can you raise your hand, please? Okay, so once again, now 6th hour is going to play something different for you. Most of them are going to stand, but some instruments can't. So 6th hour, go ahead, stand up, and we'll play something for you. rather recognizable. Another one bites the dust. So now we're going to move on to our next full band piece. While I am letting the percussionists move around to their next instrument, I told the students I'm going to try to talk a little bit between everything instead of a lot right before our last piece of music. So if you were able to grab a program as you entered, there's a couple things I wanted to bring your attention to at the bottom. First, I put some upcoming events that we have coming up soon and not so soon. For Kenowa bands, 5th grade band concert is in a couple of weeks, where we will have our very first concert. If you remember back to these students, and a year ago around this time they were kind of playing hot cross buns, and now here we are a year later. So we have the 5th grade band concert coming up, and then with the 6th graders, the next couple of performances that we have this year are going to be very unique and different than what you have experienced so far with your child in band. So our chamber music night, which is in February, I apologize in advance for the length of the emails that I will be sending you explaining about our chamber music night, but it is an incredible experience that these students are going to have, where they're going to be working in small groups, they're going to be working with guest clinicians, and you are going to be able to see your student performing their instrument in a totally different way than when we are doing full band. So we've got that coming up next. We also have our spaghetti dinner fundraiser that we do every year, and 6th grade musicians are one of the performing ensembles for that, and we actually perform with the 6th grade choir and with the 6th grade orchestra, so that's going to be coming up soon. There is also a QR code at the bottom. We are working on getting some more instruments for the Kenowa band program, and donations are welcome for that if you are willing and able, so that we can have more of instruments as school and instruments in our inventory. So hopefully I talked long enough that the percussionists are ready, and we are going to play our next full band piece for you called Taking It All In. We have one more class hour to feature, so if you are in first hour band, can you please raise your hand? Okay, so again, most of them are going to stand up, but the tubas are not, because I don't want them to, because we don't want them to drop their instruments. But first hour band, go ahead and stand up, and we've got a little feature song for you for them that I know you will definitely recognize. right, so I want to do a couple of my thank yous before we do our next full band piece. We have an incredible auditorium technician, Lucas Lalonde, who makes everything happen here, not just in the high school auditorium, but all of the auditoriums, and we are so thankful for him. He does so much for our district. And then we also have a wonderful digital media specialist, Nathan Brown, who does so many things for our district, but the thing that we are most thankful for in the music department and in the fine arts area that he does for us is he live streams and records all of our performances, and he does an incredible job with that. If you haven't lately checked out the Okemos Public Schools YouTube channel, it has all of our past concerts on it, including a live stream tonight that we will get to watch tomorrow in school with the students, and you can share and watch with family and friends who maybe couldn't be here tonight, but we are really, really thankful for Nathan Brown for all of the work that he does for us. Okay, and our next piece that we're going to play, Majestic Promenade. The students, the biggest thing that we're working on with this one is band. When we first started, it's lots of medium to fast tempo music, and so working on playing slower pieces of music and working on how our air has to travel for longer amounts of time and all of that kind of stuff, and how the music has to flow together when we're playing at slower speeds is kind of an advanced skill that we're beginning to work on in 6th grade. So this one kind of utilizes a few of those newer concepts about learning how to play slow music well. So this is kind of how we highlight this next one, called Majestic Promenade. We have one more short song that we are going to play for you before our final piece of the evening, and this is a fan favorite by all of the students, so we're all going to play this one together. So they have a page of, I call it pep band tunes, so the We Will Rock You and Seven Nation Army and everything you've heard so far. This next one that we're going to play is kind of our band version of it, but it is a super common pep band tune that you've probably heard at any sporting event. And we have our own kind of Let's Go Band, Yay Band version of it. So we're gonna play that for you, and this is one that I think if I let them play it all day, every day, they would. But we've got one more little short song before we play our final piece of the evening, so enjoy our rendition of Let's Go Band. All right, well, we have, and hopefully you enjoyed that one. I know the kids do, and I do too. We have a blast. Sometimes I play drum set with them, and it's a whole thing. It's a good time. So we have one more full band piece for you tonight, and I have a couple more thank yous. First, families. You guys good back there? Okay. First, to the families, thank you so much for your continued support of your student in music. I think I have the best job in the world because all of the students, we get to make music every single day together, and we get to enjoy each other's company, and we get to have tons of fun together. So thank you to the families for your support of your child with this activity. Hopefully when you're hearing them practice at home this year, it is a little bit more pleasant to hear than maybe last year around this time. But in all seriousness, the growth that these students have had from their first concert just about a year ago to now, we have 4 pieces of full page sheet music that they're doing, plus these pep band tunes that we're doing, plus around Halloween time we had a packet of spooky tunes that we were playing sometimes in class, and there's so much music that I am throwing at them this year, and they are doing a phenomenal job with it, and I love to see the growth. One of my favorite things about teaching 5th and 6th grade band and just beginning band and middle school band is the growth that happens from they don't even know what they're going to play yet or what it is, and then now the incredible music making that's happening every single day, and that is in part and in huge part of the support that you are giving to your child in continuing this activity. So thank you for that. Keep encouraging them, keep supporting them, because it makes for a really fun day for us every time we get to make music together. We have incredible administrators at Kinawa, and I am so thankful for our principal and our assistant principal, Principal Steve Sturley, and our assistant principal, Sarah Rowland. They are incredible supporters of the arts. They are wonderful administrators to our building, and I am so, so thankful that they are my administrators. I think at least Mr. Sturley is here, so if we can give them a round of applause. Thank you so much. And with that, we have one final piece of music for you tonight called Pirate's Cave. I am going to say a quick, at the end, after we finish this piece, the students are going to pack up their instruments, then come back in here. There is a little bit of instrument moving and music stands and chairs that we need to do, and if you want to be a helper with that, that would be great, but the students will come kind of back into this space to meet you as opposed to all of us trying to crowd into the music hallway there. But again, thank you so much for being here tonight, and I hope you enjoy our final piece of music.